watching us on live stream on, of course, Philippines' #1 sports website. Again, Boom Gonzalez, Coach Ronnie Magsanok. It was a huge comeback for LaSalle over Ateneo to tie the series at one apiece, rather, to force a game number 3 on Sunday. We go straight into the press room. Our friends from the media, our friends from the press, and of course, the winning side right now with us. Simulan na natin kay Assistant Coach Miggy. Coach Ronnie, ikaw na muna.
Coach Miggy, Coach Ronnie here. Coach Miggy, you were down by as much as 21. Nothing was going right. Ateneo was doing everything correct. What was going through your mind during that instance na kung saan para bang na 4 personal fouls pa si Richie Rivero? Parang naulit na naman yung nangyari doon sa Game 1.
Well, actually, that first quarter, it's medyo gigil yung mga players. So, medyo gigil yung mga players eh. So, we realized half of the second quarter that we really need to contain them because almost all of their points are coming from transition. So, yun, nakinig naman yung mga players and they really did well in containing lalo na si Matt Nieto. And yung buti na lang, it went our way.
So you were talking about the blow-bys defensively for LaSalle na kung saan Matt hurt your defense in Game 1. Now, what was the turning point? The main reason why you were able to erase a 21-point disadvantage and eventually win by this big versus the Ateneo Blue Eagle?
Well, part of wanting it more, I think yung discipline on defense, we really didn't gamble more on the second half. And buti na lang talagang we played with heart on the second half and the last 2 minutes of the second quarter.
Thank you. All right, puntahan naman natin si Richie Rivero. Richie, Boom Gonzalez, unang-una, kamusta? Anong pakiramdam mo ngayon? Patapos na nung laro, nadulas ka pa, no? Masama yung bagsak. How do you feel right now? Let's start with that first.
Siyempre happy, pero yun nga, like what Coach said, don't celebrate unless parang it's finished na. So yun, siguro hindi kami mag-stop na mag-work for next game and i-offer namin everything to God.
All right. The first half, 4 personal fouls. You got emotional. You know, nakita na natin yung mga scenes and I'm sure we're going to see it all over social media. What happened? There was a moment with you and your brother. There was a moment on the bench. Anong inisip mo nun? Bakit ka naging emotional? Is it because you couldn't contribute anymore? Feeling mo ba hindi ka na makakabalik sa laro? At paano nag-turn around yan nung second half, nung binalik ka midway in the third quarter?
Siguro, yun lang. Parang sinabi lang ng brother ko na, yun nga, that wasn't me and kailangan maglaro ako na yung ako lang, yung hang loose na parang relax and all, hindi yung gigil. Tapos yung second half siguro, yun, it wasn't me who played. Siguro it was God kasi the whole time na nasa bench ako, I was praying lang na parang siya yung gumawa ng turning point para manalo kami and makatulong ako and siguro magawa ko yung gusto ni Coach in a good way.
I'm sure follow-up question lang, Richie, for you. Have you ever played before na meron ka ng 4 fouls sa second quarter pa lang?
Siguro, mga bata pa po.
Bata pa? Bata ka pa naman, ha?
I mean, mga...
Loko lang.
Mga 12, ganun.
12.
All right, let's go to Ben Mbala. I think he's right beside Richie. Ben, first of all, congratulations on the MVP once again. Back-to-back MVP. Congratulations on the win. The run, you were down 21. The run started with that dunk at almost at the end of the second quarter. It started a 10-0 run, and then it went on to the third quarter. We asked Coach Miggy what, we're watching that dunk right now. We're asked Coach Miggy what was the turnaround for him and the coaching staff. For you, you were there on the floor, offensively, defensively. What changed for LaSalle at that moment?
I say we stick together. We saw some of our players down, struggling, but we didn't give up. We kept playing D, we kept pushing. Coach kept on telling us to keep playing, to keep believing, because as a team, we've been through, almost the same situation this year against Adamson. So I feel like we got used to games like this, and we just stick together. We stick to the game plan, and, we did what coach asked us to do, play D, and from there we started everything.
You know, you promised to come out more aggressive here in game number 2. You said already that, you know, it got to your head in game number 1. Obviously, we all know the numbers already and what happened. In the first quarter, it was still like that. You still had problems against the defense, obviously the fouls. How did you turn it around?
Well, something I always have to remind myself is, at the end of the day, it's a game. And when it's a game, you have to enjoy it. And I feel like for the past game, I haven't been enjoying the game. I was too tense. You know, I wanted to overdo everything, and I had to like sit down, inhale, exhale, and you know, relax.
Right.
That's what I tried doing, and then maybe after that dunk, I felt like everything went smoothly, and everything started going on for us.
Yeah. Ben, another question for you. You have played Ateneo dating back to season 79. That will be already about 7 games heading to this year. What is the hardest part rather about in playing the Ateneo Blue Eagles, especially in the biggest stage, the finals?
Well, when you play Ateneo, there's no underdogs. There's no one having the upper hand. You know, everyone can blow you out. Everyone can, you know, feel like a champion. So when you have to go there, you have to give your everything. The crowd is crazy, and you know everyone wants to win it. Everyone is dying for the ball, and it's pretty crazy. But you still have to find a way to stay focused and do whatever you have to do.
All right. Andre Karakot naman, our best player of the game. Andre, ito na yung pinakamagandang linaro mo against Ateneo this year. Nabigyan ka ng pagkakataon dito in game number 2. Kwento mo sa amin anong pakiramdam, ano yung nangyari, anong magandang nangyari para sa'yo at magandang ginawa mo dito sa game.
Siguro madami lang talaga akong pinaghuhugutan.
Katulad ng?
Marami nga eh.
alam ba ni Baser yan?
Ayun nga, habang naglalaro ko, parang iba yung feeling eh. Pag, alam mo, nakikita mo yung mga teammates mo na down, parang ayaw ko na may mawala sa amin pag matalo kami. So, start sa, hindi ko alam kung anong run yung coach. Third quarter, second quarter, sabi ko, basta kailangan gayahin ako ng mga teammates ko. So, start ako ng defense. Ayun lang. Ginawa ko lang lahat para sa teammates ko and sa community.
So, kayo ni Kib yung talagang trumabaho pagdating sa depensa, sa ball pressure, sa pagiging unselfish, sa pagbibigay ng bola sa mga kasama mo. Pero para sa'yo, nung time na lamang ang Ateneo at hindi yun sila mapigilan at napakaingay ng blue side, ano yung nasa isip mo ng mga oras na yon? Dahil ang bilis nung lamang eh. At napakahirap lumabo, lalong-lalo na also against a very good and a highly disciplined team ng Blue Eagles.
First quarter pa naman yung lamang nila. So, sabi ko, haba pa ng oras. And yung tiwala ko sa teammates ko, hindi talaga mawawala. And siguro yan, trust, hindi mawawala. Kaya siguro, nanalo kami dito.
All right. Congratulations, Andre. Congratulations to Ben and Richie. Sana pagaling ka. Sana hindi seryoso yung bagsakin. Coach Mickey, thanks again for your time as always, whether it's now or during halftime. And iwanan po namin kayo sa ating mga kaibigan dyan sa press and media para himay-himayin pa itong game number 2 win ng Lasal over Ateneo, which forces sudden death on Sunday. Di pa tayo tapos dito sa Araneta Coliseum. Pasa naman natin sa ating UAP Insider. Angelique Manto, who do you have?
Boom and Coach Ronnie, kasama ko naman ngayon ang dalawa pa sa change makers of the De La Salle Green Archers, Kib Montalvo and Aljon Melesio. But tatanungin ko muna si Kib. Kib, this is the only time that the team had to dig themselves out of a game deficit. What did your team need to do for you to be able to come out of this successfully?
Just stuck in our game plan. Basically, we worked hard for this. And while we were trailing, sabi namin na laban lang, just never give up.
Sabi mo nga you guys were trailing at halftime, pero paglabas nyo ng dugout, there was a change in the Archers. As the team captain, can you take us through what went down in those moments?
Actually, before the dugout, inaayos ko na yung face nila kasi like ito. Yung mukha niya parang bad trip na eh. Sabi ko, come on pare, long game. When we got back sa dugout, sabi ko, push pare, give it our all because this is a do or die game. Pare, down to game 3 next this Sunday, we have to give our all. Ubusan na talaga.
which became effective for the team, and you took game 2. Now, Aljon, you guys were down but your confidence never faltered. Pero ano ba yung sinasabi nun? Ano ba yung character na meron yung team na to?
I think yung composure namin coming game 3. This game, first half, down kami. So, na-prove namin sa isa't isa na sa amin na kaya naming kunin yung pace namin slowly para makuha yung lead.
Aljon, winner take all na sa Sunday. This game is very pivotal for your team. Ano ba yung pwede nyong makuha sa game na to para sa game 3?
Siyempre, championship. Nandiyan na yun. Last game namin for this season, so all out. Like this game na nag-all out din kami lahat.
Thank you so much, Aljon, and thank you so much, Kib. Congratulations again, Boom and Coach Roddy.
Thank you, Angelique, for your excellent work today here in game number 2 of the finals. These two teams, Coach Ronnie, have played 4 great games so far. For us basketball fans, regardless of what side you're on and when you're rooting for, what school you belong to, just from a basketball standpoint,
Right.
There are other things that you can't control, obviously, but from a basketball standpoint, they have entertained us. It's my duty to ask you, what do you expect in game number 3 for all the marbles?
Another dogfight. Not only have we been entertained in 4 games, but I personally have learned a lot. Watching, looking at them, and then also taking a peek at the adjustments made by the coaches and even the players. It's all about trying to understand what has been going on before the game, during the game, going to the next face-off.
Even in the days off.
Of course. Yun ang critical eh.
Yes.
Ito kasi end product na ito eh.
Right.
Pero ang pinag-uusapan dito yung preparation, yung pag-analyze dun sa nangyari, bakit nangyari, paano nangyari, yung mga bagay na hindi natin nakikita pero sadyang napakahalaga.
Okay. Schedule muna tayo para makita natin anong mangyayari this weekend. Unahin ko na po, Sabado. Sa Mall of Asia Arena.
Ganda niyan.
Different athletes, the cheer dancers are going to be on the spotlight. Sila ang nakafocus. Sila yung nag-iingay para sa mga basketball, volleyball
Ilang
players.
sunod na ba ng NU yan last year?
4. Diba?
Apat? My
Oh, diba?
goodness.
Tama,
Oh.
no? So they're going for another one. And sila naman ang ngayon ang magiging spotlight. Diba? Sila ang nasa sentro. Great athletes on Saturday, the cheer dance competition. In the meantime, as NU is going for 5, ito naman sa ating women's basketball finals, Game 2, will be the UE Lady Warriors and the NU Lady Bulldogs. Kanina, yung game number 1, nalo ang NU, winning big. And sa Sunday po, balik tayo dito sa Araneta Coliseum, alas 11 po na umaga. Tapos, of course, 3:30, simulan natin ang pregame. Alas 4, simulan ang labanan. The final chapter, what has been a dramatic game or series of games between the defending champions, the LSU Green Archers, who are still alive after today, and the Ateneo Blue Eagles, who have one more shot at their 9th championship in the UAAP. Sa ngalan po ni Coach Ronnie Magsano, ako po si Boom Gonzalez, sa lahat po ng nanonood na dito sa sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/UAP, the #1 sports website in the Philippines. Magandang gabi at maraming salamat. Mabuhay po kayo.